let me ask you this now. You just mentioned a number of things, wills, powers of attorney, and so forth. It sounds like there's a lot of moving parts, and as I was reading your book, and I'm thinking about myself, and I don't currently have an estate plan put together. So I'm thinking now, why don't I? If it's so important, it's one of the reasons because there's just so many moving parts. It sounds so complex. I'm not sure I can handle it.
I think that's a big part of it. I think obviously nobody, if you read the back cover of the book, it says, I realize that no one wants to talk about death. Well, almost no one. I've been doing estate planning for long enough that it's become part of my daily vocabulary, and such that even when my wife, when we were pregnant with our first child, I brought up, within 24 hours of her telling me that we were pregnant, I said, "Hey, we need to update our estate plan." She was not nearly as excited as I was about that. And so it's just a topic that people don't want to talk about, don't want to think about, but it weighs them down because they know that they need to put something in place at some point. And so, but then it does become overwhelming. I've had lots of clients over the years that have said, we bought software, we tried to put the forms together ourselves, and we just never signed them. We never did anything with them. We met with an attorney, 10 years ago, and we left that that consultation in tears and with fighting, and we decided, it's been 10 years since we've decided to finally come back. I've had other clients say it's just so confusing. Everybody's made it so confusing to them. And, so my goal with writing this book, and my goal in my practice in general, has always been to help make this something that people can understand, that it's easy for them to understand, they can get through it, and they can get it done quickly, and then they can walk out without that weight on their shoulders. I've called myself in the past a professional weightlifter, because somebody can come in and walk down with their shoulders, and when they leave our office, they're walking, they're standing straight up without that weight on their shoulders.